Okay. The main kind of purpose and requirement for this paper is to evaluate the language habits from the speech community that you're analyzing. So you might be wondering, how am I going to gather primary sources? From essay number 1, our primary sources were advertisements, product packaging, product imagery, representations of goods and services. So how might I find representations of language habits? For this paper, you will need to provide examples of sayings, quotes, single words that you find from mainly personal experience. So since I'm asking you to find a familiar speech community, your examples are going to come from personal background experience. So words that you hear in your everyday life and your interactions with these speech communities. You might also find examples in fictional representations like film, television, or literature. So if there's like a TV show that centers around the speech community that you're analyzing, or maybe there's a movie, or you've read a book or a short story, then you can integrate examples from that. And then also you may find, depending on your speech community, you may find that there are some good non-fictional representations, such as interviews, documentaries, and like news programs or news articles, especially if you might want to do like the language habits surrounding the media representation of the coronavirus outbreak. That might be a way that you would use news articles to talk about the kind of maybe the figurative terms of speech that they're using. If you work in like the medical industry, you might talk about the jargon for, caring for these types of symptoms. If you, if you want to make this more of a current events type paper. However, that's not obviously necessary. So first, just share your initial thoughts and reactions for how are you going to get this personal experience? What counts as a primary example? Where are you going to use fictional or non-fictional representations for your speech habit? So as you're kind of like brainstorming and sparking on these ideas, share them below and we can talk about them.